You was muted, so now you unmuted. Right.
But God damn it, I can't get to the page on my tablet.
All right, you live now. Just do your show.
Hell, I can't do the show. I interact. Okay, I motherfucking interact. Uh,
You want to see the comments? What you
yes.
trying to do? Okay, to see the comments, all you got to do is click on live chat. Right up under
But
it's a live
I
chat.
have to be on that page. This
No, you
tablet
don't.
has the
No,
page
you
that they
don't.
got blocked.
Now I'm looking at your live. I'm looking at your chats right now.
Okay, I can't see the motherfucker.
All right, so click on that link I sent you.
That's in my phone.
Right. Well, that's where you're going to look at the chat.
But will I'm not? Will I have? I don't have control of the chat.
No, you ain't got control, but you can still respond.
I don't shit. If I ain't got no motherfucking control, shit. What the fuck I got? What's the numbers right now?
408.
Shit. See, they don't even have. They didn't even tell me how long I'm blocked.
All right. Well, you got 466 people already chatting. And they're waiting to hear you talk. 502 now.
All right. What can we do tomorrow to fix this shit?
You can't say because they're watching. And you live.
All right. Now I done hit something that's got 502. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Huh? All right. I'll call. All right, I got something. I done hit something on this goddamn tablet that's showing me 544 at the top. Is that what you're saying? Chris?
Yeah.
All right. I'll call you from my phone when I go off.
All right.
Okay. I guess I'll try this motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen.
I guess
Go.
I'll try this motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. I guess I
Ladies
ain't.
and gentlemen, I guess I'll try this motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you what is going on. I didn't know I had as much power that I have, I guess. Man, I have been blocked on Facebook and also on YouTube from going live. This situation that is going on in Memphis is real. The powers that be in this city know that this situation is real. And man, luckily, I had a backdoor page. I forgot all about this one. I forgot I had this backdoor YouTube page. That I haven't used this page in years. Um, but YouTube tells me that they blocked me because of violent pictures. Let me tell you something. I will not be stopped. Do, do you hear the words that come out of my mouth? I will not be stopped. See, let me tell you what's going on in Memphis. Today there was a meeting at the Chamber of Commerce where white business leaders got together. White folk in this town are concerned with the fact that niggas gonna burn this city down. White folk and white business owners are concerned with the factor that you finna tear into their dollar by tearing up this city. See, Facebook blocked me. And remember, I've ran these pictures of Tyree Nichols laying up in that bed for over a week. But all of a sudden today, I'm blocked from going live on my main YouTube page. What they did with Facebook, I did a live yesterday, no pictures. And they said that's hate talk. So they tried to put me in Facebook jail. In fact, they did. I appealed it, and then they came right back and said, okay, you can post, but you can't go live. So I can't go live from either one. So the issue right now is to silence me. The picture of him laying in the bed is being shown on every national station in the country. But you don't want me to show it because you don't like my commentary behind it. But the people of Memphis need to understand that I ain't scared. And I'll use every backdoor method that I can. I'm going to have to create a website. I'm sorry that my radio gizmo is not set up where I guess I'm going to have to create an internet radio show where if it ain't working here visually, I walk 2 feet, get my microphone, and go live on the air. But this ought to show you right now that there is some shit in the game. Touch your neighbor and say, shit in the game. It's some shit, some doo-doo, it's stinky. The pamper won't hold it. Sandra Walker, what do you think this is other than a podcast? When you do this, this is all a podcast is. I got all of the equipment. I go on 5 radio stations every day. Is by way of internet. But you're censoring me. You're censoring me. But there was a meeting today at the Chamber of Commerce. All the white folk and the white businesses were there. Now, what I'm hearing is, see, the grand jury meets in Shelby County every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm hearing that on tomorrow, they're going to try to present this particular issue to the grand jury. I'm also hearing that they want to try to make an arrest by Friday, but they want to make sure that the arrests are made before the tape comes out. I don't know shit about Twitch, but I'll know it before I go to bed tonight. But the white folk that were in the meeting, there were some blacks in the meeting. There were activists like Pearl Walker was there, Ciccio was there, Frank Gotti was there, Pam Moses was there by way of Zoom. Barbara Burgess was there also. No, they'll throw me off TikTok a lot. Live. Live. Man, I'm what disgusted. But I ain't swayed. You just gonna make me fight your motherfucking ass harder. I won't be quiet. You can't silence me. Al Sharpton will be in town next week. The funeral of Tyree Nichols is next Thursday at the Bellevue Boulevard. Mississippi Boulevard Church. I think it's about 10:30. He will be here. They say it was a family's request that he do the eulogy. Okay. Okay. Jesse Jackson is jumping on the board as talking about eradicating the police. And I do think that the Department of Justice needs to get involved with cleaning up house at the Memphis Police Department. But you better tell somebody that I don't give a damn. Let's see, news break, let's see. Tennessee Sheriff's Association, Tyree Nichols' arrest video will be made public Friday. News Channel 5 has obtained a letter sent by the Tennessee Sheriff's Association to the National Sheriff's Association notifying law enforcement agencies that videos relating to the arrest of Tyree Nichols will be made public on Friday. That's the information. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Guard is on alert. Police officers have been told to make sure that they got their riot gear ready. See, what the powers that be want me to say is niggas be quiet and don't make no move. I said to black people in this community, don't tear up your own community. But the police department needs an enema. This is going on in Memphis and Shelby County. Did not just start today. And that police officers feel that it's okay to whoop a nigga's ass if he's black. That we're not going to do anything about it, and black folk are not going to do anything. But I believe that there is about to be a great reckoning in this city. I believe that God is about to use this city as an example to the pharaohs of this nation and tell them, let my people go. You want to hear the Martin Luther King speech of no violence. You want to hear we shall overcome. Well, damn it, we're ready to overcome now. We don't want to tell Memphis. No desire to tell Memphis. But we have a determination that there will be justice for Tyree. That black men in Memphis will not be fearful who are law-abiding citizens of just driving through the city of Memphis. I got a call this morning about something that was said on WDA. I don't listen to non-functioning radio. Plus, I'm on the air at the same time. And it was said that Tyree Nichols was going with the wife of one of the five. So are you telling me that this 29-year-old man was killed because one of the five couldn't keep up with his pussy? He couldn't control his pussy. Is that the reason that he was killed, which adds more wood to the fire? Because that means that there was premedication. That means that you have been stalking him, you know where he drives, and you didn't stop him for reckless driving. You stopped him because he was getting your pussy. If it be true. Well, even if he was getting the pussy. And men, we're going to understand one of these days, as my mama used to tell me, boy, You can't miss what you can't measure. That's what my mama used to tell me. All of these police officers, all 5 of them, need to go to jail. A message came out of 201 Popular today. Somebody called me and said that the officer that did the most beating, and if he did it over his bitch, they said, we're going to beat his ass and rape him. I said, ooh. I don't know whether to believe it or not. I don't believe it. No whether, but I do know this. That Memphis is setting on a time bomb. I don't want to see any destruction in this city. But the powers that be, the Steve Morroys, white business owners need to understand that we tired. Do your job so that we don't have to do a job in the streets of Memphis. Am I telling black people not to march? No. That's your right. Just like it's our right to tell these monsters that we ain't gonna take it no more. That us is be tired now.
Division. I don't want anybody appointed to this board because as far as I'm concerned, the board is not utilizing the resources and the tax breaks to benefit our community. As you know, there was a murder that took place here on January the 7th, I believe. Mr. Tyree Nichols, he was murdered at the hands of the Memphis police. I am very upset with everybody on this city council because you are our representatives, you are our checks and balances, and not one of you have come out publicly and demanded that that tape that we paid $3 million, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Wade, when we paid for the body cams, we, the taxpayers, paid for it. So regardless if an attorney comes from out of town and says that the family wants us to wait a week, the community is not gonna wait a week. We paid for it. If we can't get it within a reasonable amount of time, which is now, we want a refund, and we want the economic development and growth engine to do what they need to do in North Memphis specifically. J.B. Smiley, you know me. Michael Lynn, you know me. Worth Morgan, you know me. And we want the tape. We want the footage now. Jim Strickland, Mayor Strickland did a good job by firing those officers, but this is about transparency. And damn it, we gonna have it, or we need a refund on our tax dollars that we paid. Ms. Robinson, you know me. Y'all should be asking for it. The public wants to see what happened. We want to know, are we really employing people that think it's okay to beat the shit out of folks? It could have been your son, Miss Logan. It could have been you, Edwin Ford.
Miss Moses. Miss Moses, you would not use profanity.
Sometimes you just gotta cuss. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta call a motherfucker what he is, a motherfucker. You gotta call that son of a bitch out. How long do the politicians in this city, how long you think we're going to take this? How long? Not a black politician that's running for office needs to be elected if he cannot address this situation. All these guys running for mayor, and no one opens your mouth and say what is going on. They want to silence me. They want to keep me quiet. Somebody said they're looting at the Walgreens on Hollywood, manager and security allowing that. They just robbed the Dollar General on James. Them probably just some thieving niggas there, or shit. Let me tell you something. I've said I'd never get my knees tied marching. But this one that I'll put some demand ointment on my knees. We have a right to be upset. We have a right to be upset. You go through the trouble of blocking me on Facebook. You go through the trouble of blocking me on YouTube. I'm glad I had this second bagger page. Do you cut my voice off? I'm sick of the bullshit in this town. I'm about to be 66 years old. And I've heard niggas all my life, we shall overcome, master. Singing them kumbaya songs. And black folk are still in the rut that we've always been. And white folk are waiting for you to be passive. They send their house niggas to these meetings. These punk ass preachers that ain't nothing but slaves because they're giving these Negro pastors their 30 pieces of silver. Yes, sir, master. We're going to cut the legs out of them. Yes, sir. We need to block Thaddeus Matthews. We block him on Facebook. We're going to block him on YouTube. But motherfuckers, I shall not be moved. I ain't scared. Now, what you gonna make me do is create an internet radio station. Well, I can just walk right over 2 feet. And do radio for, you can call in, I can do anything. I got to set it up. Create a website. That will carry enough bandwidth. Because it can't be nobody but the police. Come on. I know it costs a lot of money to do that. So, Jamie, send me a little something to $ Naked Truth Ministries. I'll give me a technician. I'll go to GoDaddy, or whatever it is, and build a website. Build a radio station within it that if something happens, I can go straight to the microphone. That's the way I do radio on these radio stations I'm on. No, I ain't gonna call it underground. This motherfucker is above ground. They're gonna send these preachers that they give grants to, pay their church notes. I had to go and use this secondary page because they blocked me. Because I put the picture of Tyre Nichols. Thank you, Tiffany, for your $10. I'm finna be, yeah, I gotta build one. Don't you vote for nan nigga that's running for office until he has a word to say about what's going on right now. If you scared of black folk, then the black folk are scared to vote for you. That's what the message needs to be. I don't even know what the name of this page is. I created this page, oh shit, 4 or 5 years ago as a backup. I need to build this stuff. I need some donations right now to $ Naked Truth Ministries. It's just Thaddeus Matthews. Hell, that's what the other station says too. Page, don't it? I'm the only voice you got. These niggas in this town scared. Bev Johnson, a blonde-headed motherfucker, on there talking about relationships. They blocked me because I get the news before the news gets it. You gonna find out that those EMTs were a part of a cover-up, because when those 5 police officers killed him. These EMTs tried to cover it up. And I told it. When I told Ben Crump at the press conference, it scared him because he didn't know. That is Matthew 67:66. Shit, what is that? I created this 3-4 years ago. Let me write that down. That is Matthew. I'm gonna get my engineer over here tomorrow. And it costs me almost $300 every time he show up at my house. And Lord, he figured out tonight how to go into my computer wherever he was. So if you politicians are scared, you got every reason in the world to be. Because I'm the motherfucker you can't buy. I'm the motherfucker that ain't scared. I'm the one that'll tell you to kiss my ass and put some sugar on it because it's sweet. You motherfuckers, you. We in this city, black folk, it's time for us to mobilize. Freedom is not given. Freedom is taken. See, they keep wanting to tell you that bullshit about them 2 EMTs were suspended. They were fired. They were fired. See, they think they can tell a nigga any goddamn thing and you gonna believe it because the white folks news. So I'm the motherfucking news for white folk, for black folk. I'm gonna cry loud that what has happened to Tyre Nichols is unjust. You take your freedom. Get up. Is that what it's called, the naked truth? Yeah, you heard Al Sharpton will be doing the eulogy. I don't know what. Okay. But if Al's coming is going to put light on this case, then so be it. We didn't need Al to preach no funeral. But he does have a national audience. It is time, and I want you, all of you on Facebook, you got this link. Put it on your pages for tonight's show. He has a national audience. It ain't that he preached so damn good, but he does have a national audience. He does have, what is that, MSNBC? No, I don't want to preach it. I preached it every night on the air. I want you to put this show tonight on all of your pages. And nobody said nothing about the minister coming to Memphis. Don't start that rumor. Angela, I support the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam. I went to the 20th year anniversary of the Million Man March. I support any black man that will stand up and tell his people what is right. Jerome, I probably already got the software. Because I do 5 radio stations every day from right here using the internet. I just got to figure out the mechanism that I can use, that I can go over there to the board, turn that mic on, and you can hear me all across this nation. Yeah. So you don't know how God sometimes is going to open the doors. I'll do a talk show by radio or internet. I do it every morning. And Jerome, I'm kicking ass and taking names from 6 unto 9 in Memphis and 6 unto 10 across the nation. I shall not move. God damn it! Is anybody tired but me? White folk had that meeting at the chamber today and invited some niggas to be there. Niggas, we don't want you to tell Memphis. So I was told by one of the people that was there that the grand jury meets on Thursday, and they meet every Tuesday and Thursday. That they're going to try to get charges tomorrow. It ain't hard to get no charges. They killed him. They beat his ass. And then on WDA, and I don't listen to that motherfucker, everybody start calling me. Stan don't know what to say. God bless his heart. Bev been on the radio 40 years and you scared of white folk. You work for the white man. So the white man has given you your script. You got to be a good nigger woman. You got to say this, you got to say this, and don't say this. Don't be like that motherfucker named Thaddeus Matthews is on the radio in the evening, because he's subject to say any damn thing, and you motherfucking right. I ain't no slave. I ain't no slave. I ain't scared. I ain't ain't scared. Jesse Jackson needs to be hit. Let me tell you something. Can't nobody do morning radio in this town like I do it. You look at the ratings at DIA. They're going down, down, down. So I invite you to join me in the morning for the best in blues and southern soul, and I be talking my ass off. I'll give you a number to text me. If you want to talk on the air in the morning about this, then we'll do it. These motherfuckers here in this city care more about the economics and the dollars. They scared that black folk gonna tear up something. It's time. Get up off your knees. Our Father, we need you right now. Yeah, we do. But he needs you to get up off your knees. Because faith without works is dead. Here in the city that Martin Luther King lost his life. What is it, 52, 53, 54 years later? We still in the same condition. But if you take to the streets, black folks, don't do it just because you're a roguish motherfucker and you just want to steal. Don't tear up the little corner store in your neighborhood. You hear me? You ain't got the Chinese store where you've been getting credit on your groceries. Don't burn his store down. March. I say economically boycott. Tell the white man and the white business owner, until you do right by me, everything that you touch in the city will fail because we won't give you no more of our dollars. See, I'm wondering, even I do know that the National Guard is on call, on standby. I do know that Strickland has told police officers to get their riot gear with them. boycott crime, boycott 201. Bitch, you crazy. What you gonna boycott 201 for, motherfucker? You's a dizzy bitch. Where you gonna put the motherfuckers that's committing crimes at? Let's go to Strickland's house. Why you want to go to Strickland's house? See, use common sense when you do this shit. You asking to be attacked by the police. Be smarter than what they expect from you. If I'm sad, Jamie, eat out of my ass. Get you some fresh doo-doo on your tongue. But you go on shit. First person I ever had to block on this page, you get the prize. Let me tell you something. I join hands with anybody that wants to fight this battle. There are people, activists, that I didn't particularly care for, and we've never been able to work together. That we've been talking. That I will support in a fight, because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Angela CWE, you don't know who it was. Every black voice in this city. Dallas Cowboys, ain't nobody blaming white folk. But we know who the white man is. We do know who the white man always has been. But my conversation is not to the white man tonight. Marcus, please don't come to my page with that bullshit. There is one I will not and cannot work with her. Marcus, you ain't on your page, you on mine. Don't come to my page with that bullshit, because see, I don't get in anybody else's fights. I have enough fights of my own. Okay? So I ain't joining hands with nobody else's fight. I don't give a damn that you and Barbara don't like each other. That ain't my business. But don't bring it to this page. I'm with Barbara. I'm with Ciccio. I'm with Frank Gotti. I'm with anybody, man. Marcus, you got an audience. And this issue right now is bigger who we don't like. I was within 2.5 feet up to Wanda Murphy, and I didn't cuss that bitch out. She was there to do her thing. I'm there to do my thing. And if all of us can put our things together and work for one unified cause. Right now, it's about the liberation of our people. Where we are tonight, we have never been as a black people in the city of Memphis. Isn't it spiritual? That God gave Tyree Nichols life so that in the death and the leaving of life out of this natural body, it can save others' lives. Because see, what we have to do is call now for the Department of Justice. I did not say, that is not what I said, Iris Hope. And bitch, you'll get blocked for misquoting me. Okay? Don't be no comedian. I tell the motherfucking jokes. If there's got to be something on this page. I can't think of that boy's name now because it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, what's that boy's name? What is the name? That boy that was killed some years ago. He was shot jumping a fence. He was shot by a policeman that was a city, who was a preacher. Damn, but the law changed where you couldn't shoot a fleeing. No, that's not it. Even long, that's not it. Why is he on a new? Bitch, why you ask that question? Why he on a new YouTube channel? God damn it, ain't you watching me, motherfucker? Just watch. Shit. Oh, I can't think of that boy's name. Black man that had stole a TV and was going over a backyard fence. Ugh. I can't think of his name right now because it's on the tip of my tongue. But that was how the laws changed. But I don't think it was Ed Garner. It was a Garner case, though. Garner, I think it was Garner was the last name. I think that one of the other biggest mistakes we made, Eric Garner, thank you, that's his name. Eric Garner. The law changed at one time. No, Eric got shot. Look it up. All of you that are on the YouTube page now, I need you to subscribe to this page. Okay. I need you to subscribe to this page so that you get the notifications. I've been blocked on Facebook and YouTube all of a sudden. Freedom of speech don't mean shit now. Okay. I need every one of you, before you leave tonight, before I dismiss for the night, to subscribe to this page. They're trying to silence me. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. No. I'm talking about a situation in Memphis. I didn't tell nobody to call me. Don't call me. I got to set up my own network. I've got to get not your normal website, because I got to have the bandwidth to carry more than 1,000 people or 100 people. Edward Eugene Garner, thank you, Tanya. If you would like to contribute to the cause, $ Naked Truth Ministries. See, I got to create a website that works off of this XSplit, and I also got to fix it for radio so I can do talk radio. So if you support me, and you support me in this fight and this struggle, drop off a little something. Then I'll bring you some real blues on Saturday, because that shit y'all listening to on DIA. Shit. I am in contact with activists. I will be at the funeral next Thursday, which means I will do my show That means when I get up at 5:30, I gotta put my little suits and stuff on, so that at 10 o'clock I can jump in the vehicle and head on to the funeral. I think it's at 10:30 at Mississippi Boulevard. We have to get past our personal likes and dislikes. I don't know whether it's going to be live or not. But we've got to do this. We've got to do it. It's more than likely going to be entertaining. You know, you'll have Ben Crump on stage. You have Al Sharpton. So I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen. But yeah, Jay. Justice for Tyree. Thank you, Tanya, for that liberal donation you just gave. So I'm gonna probably go GoDaddy, and I gotta put all them things together where I can do my radio out of it, and also do this show. Bill Atkins will lead them off the bridge to pray again. No, I'm not doing open calls. I was just so frustrated when I came up here to go on air. I knew I wasn't going to be able to go on Facebook. But, whew, then I called an engineer. Because I sat here for a minute, I was puzzled. And he reminded me, I forgot that I had a page, a YouTube page that ain't blocked. Or at least I was hoping it wasn't blocked. That this is disappointing, Pastor Coach. All you're doing is posting content no, my content ain't like everybody else's. And because I put the picture, which I dare not put up tonight, because if they found out about this page, the powers to be that tried to do it, that did it well, that says that I posted graphic, violent content. It was violent. Let's not forget, it was violent. So I have to be careful on this page. I don't know when the Facebook page, at least they allow me to post, and justice has meant in the past just us. We have not been the recipients of justice. You should check out Rumble. I don't be knowing what all this stuff is. I thought this was America. Why did you think? See, here's a mistake that some of y'all make. Y'all think y'all free. They taught you in the elementary school that Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. That's a damn lie. Abraham Lincoln had slaves. When that so-called preamble to the Constitution, that shit that black folk I see, you celebrate the 4th of July, you put on your red, your white, and your blue, that all the people that wrote the Constitution of the United States were slave owners. That still to this day in your Constitution says that you as a black man, black woman, is 3/5 of a human. White folk don't like hearing me talk like this. And I don't hate white folk. Because I don't like all niggas either. There are white people I conversate with, I do business with. But I ain't gonna, you can't tell me your nigga jokes. I agree with the white folk that it's some lazy black ass folk that don't want no job, they robbing and killing, and that they need to have a cap busted in their ass. I agree that. But I still say that there are people in this country, in this city, that are black, that can rise up and make a change. The eyes of America is on this city. And I have purposely not played commercials. So to everybody that has an ad with me, I'll get you tomorrow. I just knew that there were things that need to be said without interruption. And I was worried about people not coming to this page. But you came. But I need every one of you to subscribe to this page. I don't stand for the national anthem. I don't salute no flag. I don't say no pledge allegiance to that flag. My allegiance is to nobody but God. Not the God of the Baptist Church or the Methodist Church or the Church of God in Christ, but he that sits high and looks low. He who has all power in his hands. Are you ready to fight? And I'm not just talking about in the streets. Tyree Nichols. And let me tell you something about that message that y'all heard on WDIA. And I take weak talk show hosts with a grain of salt, because I get the message that the person that called in said that they were a police recruiter. Why would? And he said he wanted to be anonymous. Why would a person that wants to be anonymous say that he's a police recruiter? That's what a talk show host would ask him. You want to be anonymous, but you're going to say that you're a police recruiter? There's only a limited number of recruiters. They can narrow it down. But I say that even if that story is true, that boy was screwing somebody's wife, one of them guys' wife, still you had no right to do what you did under the cover of the law. Y'all keep this page down. What time is it? Shit? 8:54. I ask all of you to put this on your Facebook pages. The police, the EMTs, and maybe even St. Francis Hospital. I heard one officer got Steve Caress. That ain't his name. Well, I say this. They need to go get good lawyers. I invite you to join me at 6 a.m. on the radio. Go downstairs and drink me a mimosa. Lay back and relax. Well, they're going to need good lawyers. Ballin is a good one. That is, you need to be careful when talking about the popo. Timothy Lawrence, are you threatening me? I'm going to educate my people, to those that'll listen. Terry Cummins, all you got to do is go back and look at the show. No, you're not protecting me, brother, because I ain't scared. I don't need your protection. I got the sword of God that I keep in my heart and in my life. And I got the sword on my side. And I ain't just talking about Jesus. Hallelujah. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have enjoyed this show. Please contribute to what I'm trying to do and what I've got to do. And I ain't got no long time to do it. I got to do it because they think that they can stop me. I invite you to go. Whatever donation you have, whatever God places upon your heart, $100, $50, $10, $5. Do what you're led to do. And we're going to make this thing work. Yes, they did delete last night's show. And they said it was because of graphic pictures that was on them. Timothy, I don't need you to let me know any damn thing. Donald Sign, Naked Truth Ministries. All right. Just go and give. Thank you, Livia Salinas. Jarvis Williams, thank you. Yeah, last night's show was deleted. Shit. Because I went to it. Why did you stop talking about Adolf? Because I don't give a fuck about the case. Just that simple. Okay? Ms. Hearns, what you thought you saw when you came looking for this page? Thank you for being here. And we need a radio station. Well, if I create an internet radio station, very rude, not godly, Michael Walls, I'm a rude motherfucker. Okay. If you don't like it, you don't need to listen to me, because I'm a rude motherfucker. Oh. No, baby, I went looking for it, and they told me, that's how I found out that I was really blocked. If I create a full-time radio station, would you support it? Then you should not be a pastor if you're rude. Well, Michael Walls, I'm a rude motherfucker. Ask your mammy how rude I can be. See what that bitch tell you. Can you read, motherfucker? If you look up at the top of the marquee, it says, the cussing pastor. Daddy, do you think the 5 killers were told not to leave the city? Yeah. Let's see if they will be charged Again, the grand jury meets on tomorrow. And we'll see what happens. Pastors can't cuss. Well, you's a stupid motherfucker. Damn. Your mama must have had your motherfucking ass standing up and drop your motherfucker ass on your head, motherfucker. Michael Wall, so that you don't hear no cussing. I just saved your soul. Use a block, motherfucker. Dad, I will pay you to make you a what? Would y'all support me? I mean, I've got the equipment. I just got to create a website. But will you support it? Some real blues on Saturday. See, one of the courses also, all of these officers have been on the force for less area code 901-664-6800. Fuck you. You ain't gotta give me shit. All right, I'm tired. It's 5 minutes after 9. Going stairs make me something good to drink, like a mimosa. I just like how it rolls off my tongue. And get me something to eat. My email address is Thaddeus.Matthews@gmail.com. Timothy Lawrence, Thaddeus, don't make like you threaten me, brother, because if you want an altercation, that could be made possible. Timothy, every time you see me, I'm armed. And I want you to know that I am extremely dangerous. Okay? Okay. So, brother, step up to the line. I've worked around dead folk most of my life, and you just will be another one. I don't give a fuck about you or the womb that you climbed out of. And that's just the way it is. You're a distraction of truth, brother. But I want you to know, let's stop you from being a distraction. You're blocked on this page. All right, I'm finna go. Those of you that got commercials, I'll take care of them all tomorrow, or I'll put them up tonight on the Facebook page. I'm able to load. I just can't load me doing a live. I can record and put that up there, which I may do, but hey, it is what it is. People have a problem when you have the power rhythm to influence people, and especially black folk. District 86. Oh, goddamn. Will Richardson. You came in third place. Damn, brother. Somebody talked you into trying to fuck over me and not use me. You don't need Thaddeus Matthews. And you couldn't get 200 votes. Damn. You could have won. All these no names in there. But understand that there was a certain segment of the community that lived in that area. When they heard that what you did to me, did you think that they want to vote for you? What then? I'm tired, y'all. In the morning, 6 a.m. on the AM 1600 WMQM.
If you wanna